Alright everybody, so today we're going to be going over my 2024 Toyota Corolla. Basically doing a little mod breakdown, and I'm going to try to leave some of the links below where I got stuff. So we're going to start with a walk around of everything. And that's my Pops WRX. So as far as mods go on the exterior of the vehicle, as you can see on the front here, I have DRL Tint. I ordered that from Bad Skins. It was made for a GR Corolla, but the new gen sedans and hatches share the same headlights as the GR Corolla, so it applied the same way as it would on the GR. One of the first things I did do though was black badges, so I did add the black badges to the front and the rear of the vehicle just to give it a little stealthier look. One of the other first mods that I had did was the carbon door handles. So goodness gracious, the carbon door handles. So I got these from King Carbon Fiber on Instagram. They make a lot of stuff for Camrys, but they do make some stuff for the Corollas. Next we have the front lip. So this front lip is the third one that I've went through. This one is cleaner. The ones I had originally were a little bit more aggressive. I can pop the picture up somewhere if I can figure out how to do it, but this one does bolt up to the factory holes on the bottom of the bumper, so that is a lot better. You'll still need to put some 3M along the edge so you don't see underneath it, and I decided to do a couple more screws to keep it in place because I do scrub. I'm not that low, but leaning out of here sometimes, and depending on where I am downtown, it's gonna scrub. Then we'll move from the front to the back. So you can see I do have windshield tint. The tint that I do have is 35% on the windshield, 5% all the way around. I did do the yellow DRLs. So they're not fog lights, but these little lights right here, I did those yellow to match. So it was originally just yellow and then white, and then I decided to do this yellow to match that. Moving along, for this side, we have the Kansei, I think they're the Tandems. So I got them with the red center cap to match the interior, which I'll get to. And then we also have I got these from King of Carbon Fiber as well. So these are brake caliper covers. I didn't want to paint it and mess around and get overspray on a brand new vehicle, which I could have just wrapped the whole car and then painted it, but I just feel like this was simpler, and it actually looks like a caliper. Now, of course, depending on the angle, you can see the actual caliper, but I think it is a nice subtle touch, and it makes a big difference, especially looking at it from a distance. Next thing we have here are carbon mirror caps. These are from Performance Wheels PR. It's a guy back home that makes them. So these are fully carbon fiber. Another thing I added was this light right here. So this is a sequential light for the turn signal. So you can see if I lock it, it'll do that. Now, these are supposed to stay on white at all times. I'm not a professional wire person, I guess you could call it. So when I wired them up, they don't stay on, but they do the turn signal. So I'm thinking about ordering some new ones, either RGB or keep it clean and do the sequential so it's at least functional. Have these rain guards, something I put on everything, even the truck that I had prior to this. Just allows you to crack the windows when it's raining like it is now and get some fresh air in. We have here, I am a Star Wars fan, so of course the name of the car is Darth Rolla. If it's not apparent, it's supposed to be themed after Darth Vader. So of course I had to add this little certified Imperial vehicle. We have these right here. So these are like rear, I don't even know what you call them, rear spats. I'm probably messing that whole word up, but kind of like a lip kit for the rear. Give it a more aggressive look down here on the side. We also have this Duckbill that I put on. This is my first time like ever doing this, because before this I had a truck. So first installed the Duckbill I did by myself. As you can see, the water is beating up. It was paint corrected and ceramic coated a few months ago. So this water, I mean, the coating's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Of course, you know, always have God first. So we always have this little with faith sticker on the rear. I also have these RGB smoked out taillights. So to kind of go with that Darth Vader theme, it's kind of blacked out, but it's a clean blackout. Usually when you tint your taillights, it doesn't look as good. But what these also came with were sequential lights in the rear. So when I lock, I do sequential turn signals, of course, emergency signals, all that. These right here were reflectors, but I made them lights. I just swapped them out for these cool RGB ones, but I just purchased a new set that I'm going to change to the white ones instead of this black. This is a HKS catback exhaust, so it's just a HKS muffler and then straight through to the cat, and it bolts up to the factory. And that's it as far as exterior. Interior. Oh, also the blind spot mirrors. Add that on everything. Interior is pretty dirty, but WeatherTech floor mats. This is a daily driver, so there's no way those are gonna stay perfect. But we have a dash mat up here. We have this nice suede steering wheel cover. I like the little red stripe, kind of, you know, mimics the sportier cars. This came with the steering wheel that I purchased. Steering wheel that I ordered apparently doesn't fit my model, so I sold it, kept the trim because it fit. So I have carbon here. I did make a custom carbon shift knob through King of Carbon Fiber. Of course, we have this little phone mount up here. Love this panoramic mirror, lets you see everything. Let's see. Oh, of course, the main thing. So the red, these are seat covers. Everyone thinks that it comes like this. These are seat covers. They're just custom fit for the car, so they fit a little tighter. Let me see, what else did we do? That's really it, interior-wise. Alright, that'll be the main walk around for the car now. Oh, I'll also show y'all the lights here in a few. I also forgot to mention I am on RSR Lowering Springs, so about 1.2 inches of drop height. Right now, it looks kind of low in the rear. It's mainly because we're on like this little slope here. But yeah, let me turn these lights on. All right, now what we can see, they do the little RGB startup. This right here has been acting weird, so I'm swapping them out for just clear reflectors. I'm not gonna have the lights anymore. I think the clear reflectors will just look clean, so it'll be clear here, and then you have the black and red, and then when the light's off, it'll just be black with clear. So I think that'll look clean. I'm also about to get the forget what it's called, 2J, it's either 2J Racing or Grocery Getter Performance. have the triple flash and then solid third brake light wiring kit. So I'm gonna install that as well for the car. Anything that I have next planned for it, the main thing would be I do want a Chuchetto box. I don't know if a lot of y'all know. I mean, I know that's what it's called. I don't know if that's the proper term for it. Just to get some highs out of the car, so to sit in the rear. But main thing that I want is carbon fenders. I know a lot of people like, oh, keep the car the same color. I don't know. I feel like carbon fenders would go crazy because the car is already black, and you can see the carbon kind of blends the mirror and the door handles. So carbon fenders, I feel, will look good. And if I do get carbon fenders, to keep it looking clean, probably gonna just eliminate this and not have it just start here. So I'll probably take that off, but who knows. But yeah, that's a walk around of the car. Alright, here we are. It's a little POV drive. Road noise is pretty loud. I mean, it's not no luxury car, so it's not going to be like super quiet. I do plan on doing some kind of killer mat in the door panels, maybe the trunk due to the sub and everything, just to get a little bit quieter in here. If I could connect my phone, I'd probably play some songs, but we're not trying to get copyrighted, so we're just gonna let that be. But I mean, smooth ride. I enjoy it. Love the mirror. I'm trying to think. My favorite things about the interior right now are the shift knob, the fully carbon like steering wheel stuff, and then the red leather seats. That's a clean Accord. Exhaust noise isn't as loud as it is on the outside, if that makes sense. Or maybe I worded that wrong. It's not, oh, another, that's it. It's not as loud as it sounds, I guess is the best way to put it. So it's not as riced out, thank God, because if it was, I was gonna take it off and sell it. But interior wise, it sounds loud. Exterior is not that loud at all. Even if you step on it, it sounds loud in here, but on the outside, it's more of like I guess a clean sound, if that makes sense. Like you can hear the air being pushed out from the car. It's not as loud as people make it to be. The reviews are. Sandhills need to fix their roads because it's patched every single time. Oh. But yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. This is just a little walk around, little POV drive of the car. I plan to be making a little more content as far as the car goes. It's something I've always been interested in. Just want to make a name for myself with YouTube, the car, etc. But until the next video, I hope y'all enjoy. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe.